in the arena. Coming soon. Very reasonable price. So make sure you support Gibbs Arena and our official merch when it drops. If we see you on the street wearing it, Underdog give you $100 bonus.
And we'll sign it. We'll sign the merch.
And we will sign it.
We'll sign it. Yo, speaking of merch, man, I want to shout out Curry Brand, Tough Crowd. We did a merch giveaway for the kids this weekend. We had like 50 kids come to Raleigh Park. Gave out over like $100,000 worth of gear to the kids for free.
Wow.
So shout out Lynn from Under Armour, Steve, everybody from the Curry Brand, Tough Crowd, man. Thank you.
So Brandon, obviously, show's presented by Underdog Fantasy. Got to do a special higher or lower. Higher or lower, Josh Hart wears .5 Tough Crowd fits this season.
I'm definitely sending him some gear.
You send him some gear? That's your good man, bro.
You should. I mean,
you're good.
Third best number 3 in franchise history is what they're saying.
The third what?
Third best.
In what?
Who? Number 3.
And what, the Knicks?
You got John Starks. You got
who? A lot of people wore number 3.
You don't be
a lot of people wore number 3.
Don't be disrespectful. No, Marbury, John Stark. Don't be this. And then Josh Hart.
And then Josh Hart.
No.
You said Brandon's 4? What's the worst Brandon? 7? With the Bucks?
9. Who? I don't know.
I don't know.
Number 3, baby. So I won number 3 with the Knicks.
Oh, so
y'all was on the same team? Oh,
same college football, fool. Same college football, you had the same number. He playing offense, I'm playing defense. Like, no.
26 players have worn number 3.
What do you rank Brandon? Wow. He's at the bottom. I don't know if you... I just seen it at the bottom.
Tracy McGrady wore number 3.
But was he good then?
It don't matter, Gil. We have narratives to push.
3?
Yes. He did?
We have narratives to push.
Wait, he played for the Knicks?
I didn't know that.
I did not know.
Bruh, I'm trying... What year was that?
Wait, did he play?
2010, I believe.
I don't know. What, huh?
2010.
It was like when my aunt
2010, 2011, 29, 09.
Wait,
let me double check.
Which 10?
Let me check.
Is it going in 11? Is it going into the lockout year?
I just said,
I know he played for the
2010 on there.
It just says 2010, so...
I remember he played for the Spurs.
Is that the lockout year? Or is it the year before? Because the lockout year was...
2009, 2010.
So it was
24 games.
Yeah. That's why we don't...
But nonetheless, we got Gibbs Arena merch coming soon.
That's what I'm... Yeah.
Let's talk about a topic we don't really discuss here on the program.
What was I at? What was I at? Was it the gun? This is a gun situation? No, I know. Wait, hold on.
You missed just the whole scene. And
was I at the halfway house when this happened? Because that's crazy. 09, 010. Yep. Jail. I was in the halfway. I got in trouble. Yep. Yeah, the Wizards cut off my NBA package. And they said you can't watch no more sports. Yeah. Oh man, yeah. Nigga said, where was I at, Jay? Yeah, I was like, I never see when did he play there? Yeah, it was that year. I was off.
You missed.
I was in Miami.
That was your red shirt.
I was at Tootsie's. It was
watching the game?
Yeah, I was at Tootsie's.
Trying to watch the game?
I wasn't watching no game. I was watching exactly what I went there for.
I said try.
Oh, try it, yeah.
But you was distracted.
Someone tell me to go, Mr. Gilbert? No.
Yeah, but you was distracted.
Yeah.
Anywho, let's talk about a topic we don't really discuss on the show, the Lakers. So, LeBron and Bronny made history this preseason in the game against the Suns on October 6th, becoming the first father and son duo to play together in the league. And according to Sean, who's now at ESPN, replacing Woe, shout out Sean for that move, we may see the pair on the floor at some point during the Lakers season opener against the Wolves this coming Tuesday. So, how special of a moment will it be for Bron and Bronny to play together in a real NBA game?
I mean, it would be looking like, seriously, it'll look like Ken Griffey joined his dad. No, I'm not. I'm just saying them being on
the sentiments.
Yeah. Okay. Like I'm just saying them being on the same floor. I don't know what's going to happen.
Okay. In reality, for that to happen, know what I'm saying? For it to happen in the real season, it'd be like the fourth quarter. They're up a lot enough to put Bronny in, and LeBron is still in the game, which he shouldn't be.
But they're gonna try to figure out a way to make it happen. So it'll be one of those things where you're subbing in the bench and you leave LeBron in for a minute and a half. Mm-hmm. You know, it'll be one of those. Like, let's just be honest.
Let's just go ahead and get it out the way. Let's just do it game one.
Start them.
Whatever you got to do, get it out the way.
You gonna come
like so it ain't this whole thing, right?
Are we playing game one?
Minnesota Timberwolves.
No.
Loss.
Never mind.
Relax. You guys are losing. Minnesota. Loss. Yo, what's our second game?
Relax. Suns.
Loss. 0-2. What's the third game?
Brandon, wait.
We're 7-3.
7-3, my.
We starting the season 2-0.
Everybody
2-0.
Everybody's starting off. They don't know what they have.
We're not worried about.
Y'all don't know what y'all got.
We're not worried about.
Hey, guess what?
They got JJ Redick as our coach.
Relax. We don't even know that.
Hey, one thing they know, they got more than y'all.
They got JJ Redick as our coach.
You say that as if it's a bad thing.
And we starting the season off. We starting the season off. Everybody's on a new slate. No, you know who you have as your coach in history. So relax.
Man, they gonna treat him like Rudy Donovan. They gonna get him out of here. Like how Kobe was talking to him. Get that shit out of here. Hakeem ain't here. This ain't Houston Rockets. This ain't Duke. This nigga's gonna be trash.
Oh, another one, please.
That's 100.
That's it.
Hey, Brandon, 100.
Rashad, I see you there.
Y'all not gonna be top 5.
Holding a wooden club, looks like a baseball bat. Ken Griffey Jr. or Sr., I don't know.
Significance of your club.
What are your thoughts on the significance of LeBron and Bronny becoming the first father-son duo to play in the NBA game together?
No comment.
Did you have an N-word or two?
No.
Okay.
Congratulations.
They sent that boy a cease and desist, boy.
No, fact. Congratulations. Congrats. It is.
They sent that boy a cease and desist.
Much to do.
I ain't seen nobody do it.
It's a proud moment.
That proud father.
When it happens,
We should definitely
That boy Rich Paul said that
the
boy a cease and
preseason. I mean, the
desist.
preseason. That don't count.
It does not.
That don't count. The regular season, get it out of the way so it's not part of this media's narrative. I'm starting to hate these people.
What people get?
The media, like the ones that don't know sports, they're more like reality, right? When you start really talking now, you really understand that. Who was the one they filmed his house, and he's like, I thought this was about my job.
Dak.
Yeah. He's like, what does my house have to do with the sport? Same thing with here. It's like you focus so much on how bad you think Bronny's playing when he's the 56th. He's not the number 1 pick in the draft. You don't need to focus on the man so much like he's the number 1 pick or the number 2 pick in the draft. There was a stat that went out that said
about the first 54 picks.
Yeah. He was a minus 40
through the first 3 preseason games.
First 3 preseason games, he ranked last. Who ranked second to last? That should be a story. That's the number 2 pick in the draft. Unfortunately, he's plays for the Wizards, but that's the number 2 pick in the draft, and that's not a story. You want to focus on the 56th pick, and the number 2 pick is right in front of him. Like, come on.
Move.
Like, relax. Yeah. Like, it's like I understand that you.
Ah, fuck.
That's why I said it's. I considered immature analysts.
Absolutely.
It's low hanging fruit. It's easy to pick on the fucking 56th pick in the draft, right? Every time he don't get in, oh, he got a DNP. Oh, he got a DNP. He didn't play like he's the 56th pick in the draft. 55th.
Yeah, but see,
does it matter?
Yeah, I'm just trying to get
right, but there's just
one left.
What I'm saying is because his daddy's who his daddy is, and you don't like his daddy, it's easy to pick on the son. Come on, don't do that. Throw rocks at the throne. If he's the throne, if he's the king, pick on the king. Stop picking on the guy who's trying to get his career going.
They bored, Gil. They bored, bro. Just let them rock, man. Just let them rock.
I would say Bronny was a top 5 pick. Have at it. Yeah. But he got picked exactly where his talent is right now and where his media exposure should be, right? Is the 50th, I mean, if he's the 55th pick, is the 54th pick getting more exposure than him? No, we don't even know who that is. We don't even know who the 54th pick is.
I don't even know who the first pick was.
Zacko Sachet.
I said no comment.
I forgot who was the first.
We like that you said no comment.
Said no comment.
But it's a great, listen,
Said no
I just
comment.
told you.
What was the dude's name?
Who? The first pick?
No. The guy.
The second pick.
No. The guy who played well. Start with a Q. What's the
Quincy Oliveri.
That's his name?
Yep, undrafted.
What, he's undrafted?
Yep.
What'd he do? Could you run his stats?
Smack Doc Rivers and Darvin Ham in that preseason game against the Bucks.
And what was
he had like 11 points.
11 points in like 3-4 minutes or something?
No, it was 10.
10 minutes. 10 minutes.
Yeah. And
undrafted.
Undrafted. Yeah.
Well,
undrafted.
Did we talk about him?
He played for the Lakers.
We talking about him
Did we
right
talk
now.
about him before?
He played for the Lakers.
He does.
Yeah.
So
Talk about him?
he played for.
The first.
Why are you picking him as the first?
Record.
Why?
It's the record because you were the first father-son. That's why.
So you
You don't like this record?
So instead of
You don't like this record,
let's
though.
praise it.
You don't like this record?
why we not
Back to
celebrating?
back. You ain't like that record.
But let's praise it. Let's praise it though. Why we not celebrating? Like I said, it's not like we're talking about.
We're praising,
We're not
we're
like
praising
that.
the father-son.
We're not saying 1-1. Like these are the two. We're not saying like he's a number 1 pick in the draft and he's underperforming. Right? That's not the case. He's a second-round pick who's not going to get no minutes, who's not going to play. Why are you bashing for that?
Because that's not the narrative. The
That
narrative
isn't-
is
Why is he
you're
guarding him,
his
bro?
son.
This game is actually
And they
broken.
made moves.
Like, this game is actually like genuinely
To
broken.
get you where you are.
What moves did they make?
Like genuinely. Holy.
He was the 55th
They didn't make no move.
pick. Well, you know, move. It's not like they moved up in the draft.
Genuinely broken.
Telling me not to draft.
So they don't draft my son.
Why?
Because I can play with him with my son.
So this is the part of the business you get criticized for. You can't say don't criticize me for being the second-round pick and underperforming, but then say give me praise because my dad moved mountains for me to be here.
Nobody said praise. No, nobody's saying praise.
Wait, they did this.
You
okay,
get
nobody.
credit.
Listen, the man career as
Oh, shit.
as it stands is fragile because of where he got drafted. It's a fragile career as is. So why would I put my son in a different situation with a different organization to mess up his career, to throw him out there early for him to look bad, or to put him in a situation? No, we're not gonna do that.
All this
So
is bad.
listen, I get it. Trust me. I've had to think about that. I would have moved mountains to get KJ if I still was in the league to have KJ play. Who goddamn mountains to have that boy right there with me? No doubt about it. But the fact that he in the league, I'm like, even better. But the fact that these dudes playing together, or just in the league at the same time, but he was able to control the narrative. Listen, we understand where his skill set is. It's fragile right now. I'm not going to send him to a bad organization where they're going to do Lord knows what with his. We're not going to do that. So, yeah, and all the shit, the nepotism shit, all of that, man, this shit has been going, nepotism is going on forever, man. You look at any Fortune 500 company, any billionaire, they ain't picking no dude off the street to run their company.
It's a fact.
They passing it down.
When Brunson got his son over
So
there.
no, it's been going on from Bill Walton versus Luke
complaining about
Walton.
nepotism,
Listen,
like,
dog,
what kind of
dog,
loser do you
dog,
have to be to complain
I'm
about
talking to somebody the other day,
Like,
and
what the fuck are you doing with
Brandon
your
Watson
life?
walked in, the boxer dude walked in. We talk about nepotism. We talk about nepotism, right? And he walked in. I said, nepotism in his finest. His dad is in boxing. Now it just passed it. It's in every walk and every facet of life. If somebody own a convenience store and they get older, they not gonna go give it to me.
Bro, you should
They
love
gonna give it to their
nepotism,
son.
bro. Like,
Right? They're not gonna just come pick me. I'll walk in and I know business. Like, you know what? You want to run my store that I had in my family for 200 years? No. Like, it just.
I think it's called. What's her name? Jenny Bus.
Yeah.
Bus, right? It's Jenny Bus, right?
Yes.
Who was her father?
daughter of Jerry Buss.
Who did Jerry Buss on? What team?
He owns the Lakers and the King.
Let me see what goes on, but
If we're gonna criticize your daddy, guess who's gonna get criticized?
No, you
but that's what I'm saying. No, let's be serious.
You got that show.
And who gonna get criticized too?
So you'd rather pick on the 50?
What you mean? Everybody get criticized.
I'm saying you picking on the 50.
It's lineage.
Hey,
It's bloodline.
How about this?
Hey, your dad was picked on too, man. You get bullied.
Hey, let me but
Ain't no different, my nigga. You have to stick up for yourself. You
You're
got
bullying
to do some
number one
push-ups.
pick.
You got. Do some push-ups. You gotta do something.
Hey, can anybody tell me what the number one pick scored last night?
Who? Zachary Reese-Sachet?
Yeah.
Well, of course I can, but
Anybody? Nobody know. How about the number 2 pick?
I
don't even know who he is.
who they are.
The number 3 pick?
Alex.
Dog, why did... Bro, I'm finna fuck something up, man. Shit
Reed
ain't-
Shepard, number 3 pick.
I got a better one for you. How about the top 15?
What? I was late.
Anybody else in the line?
No. So nobody knows nothing about the top 15 picks in
Come on.
NBA. That is the problem here. That they're focused on the 55th pick in the NBA draft, and everybody else, the top 5 picks, get to go through the league like nothing.
Thank God. Hey, I know they over all of them over there like, ooh, thank God.
Ooh, thank God we got Bronny in our draft.
That's all.
That's a fact. That's a fact they doing that. They like.
Hey, look, dog. I don't know what type of issue you on right now, or I don't know what you doing to that, or like, you know what I'm saying, like
Bluetooth pairing.
what everybody else doing, but these are some of the things you got to do to
Bluetooth connected.
to make everything right. These are the type of things you got to do to make things the way they're supposed to be. You know, and
Did we criticize Scoot Henderson last year?
No, not really.
A little bit. We did talk school a little bit.
It's his second year last year, right?
So, no, this is your second year. He was a rookie last year.
Yes, second year this year.
Rookie last year.
Mm-hmm. Wait, what?
I believe he definitely got heavily criticized.
Did he?
Yes.
His team.
Did he?
His team was.
He's
I mean,
19 too.
we didn't really
So
say.
we didn't even know he went to the G League. We didn't even know the number 2.
We wasn't talking. We
He
wasn't
was on
talking
the
about.
Blazers,
We
though.
talked about him a
That's
little
not
bit. We didn't talk about him
necessarily
like
GM.
that.
Just talk to me. I'm just talking
Okay, I didn't really
what
talk
we
about
talking about. Like we talking.
He was injured?
Sure.
Yeah, but we
Played
wasn't
62
talking about
games, 32
Their team was
starts.
trash.
But the Blazers were hot boo-boo, as we've already said. So not necessarily a top.
So, no, nobody really bashed him.
Oh, he got
I bashed him
criticized.
for wearing double zero them goggles.
We did talk about the 0 in the
Double
goggles.
zero
Double
goggles.
zero.
We didn't talk about his. We didn't talk about
I
his
see
game.
Kevin Duckworth every time
The
I
only
see
person wearing 00 is Kyle Watson. So brother rim. Right, go ahead.
Mr. B is in the building. So you
Yo, but what about it though?
I was just like, we're above criticism. It's just gonna be a.
But we didn't really criticize him
It's gonna
though
be a
last year. though.
one-sided street, man. All the
We didn't really talk about him last year at all.
talk about who?
Scoop.
Yeah, I know. We was talking about Bronny. We talked about Bronny more than Scoop.
Why though?
I don't know. You tell me. I ain't asking
And Scoop
questions.
top 5, right?
I'm not asking the questions, man.
Rashad, who is asking the
I'm not
Motherfucker,
asking
man.
the questions.
Shit.
I'm just saying. We talk about Bronny right now more than everybody
Your
else.
brother.
Like
know,
I said, if
because
Bronny
you wanna
wasn't-
bet- you
Let's just say if Bronny wasn't in the draft and we wasn't talking about
My
it,
fault, my
like
fault.
you said, if everybody else was like, yeah, we glad Bronny there, so they ain't got to see us. It would just be like the last 2-3 drafts. Like there's not a lot of talent for us to be all and over. And everybody goes through their process of development during their first year. Everybody's gonna go through that same type
So
of
why can't he get his development?
So you just said, like, without Bronny there, all those other guys would feel the same. Like, yeah, they looking at us and they not. It don't matter. We're
What I'm saying
rookies.
is,
We rookies.
you just said if everybody, no one talks about the rookies their first year so they can get their development, why are you not letting the 55th pick get his development before?
Because he's taking all the attention away from
No,
everybody.
y'all
because
giving
of
him all
who
the
his
attention
dad
because you
is.
want, because
Yes.
you don't want to talk, because
It
you
ain't
can't
his
go at his
fault.
daddy.
It ain't his fault. It ain't his. He was put in this position.
He wants it though.
No, I don't think he wants it.
So why are you doing it?
Because it's not a situation he can come out being successful early on.
Bro, he gonna play.
We have to wait for him to be successful. We have to wait for his development. He's been put in a position for us to criticize him early because we see what we see. If you giving us production we got to be critical on, and his minimum production, it's gonna look nasty for you because you ain't had the maximum capacity to do the shit. That's all it is. It's like he's put in a position where he can't really outperform the expectation.
What expectation? He's the 50-50.
He's LeBron James' son. You keep saying 50-50.
You guys are putting it.
No, but that ain't why he got picked.
That's where he got picked.
That ain't why he got picked.
That's where he got
You're trying to substitute 55th pick for LeBron James' son. You cannot do that. Stop doing that. Because he's LeBron James' son.
What is that? That's his first.
Before the 55th, before he got picked, 55th. He was LeBron James' son, who we said, don't pick him. Before 55, he was LeBron's son. That's the point.
It just reminds me of the narrative.
It ain't no knock on him.
You remember when they thought that they were going to pick him at the 17th pick? They're treating him like he actually got picked there. Like they just said, fuck it, we're going to pick our son at 17. Like he literally got picked at the end of the draft.
I mean, it is weird though. I mean, I know, still, like, I've never seen a second round pick get this much hype.
If Dalton Connect is around at 55, they pick Bronny at 17 and still get Dalton Connect at 55.
But he wouldn't have been.
That's what I just said.
Hey, y'all remember that dude? Y'all remember that dude, Isaiah Wong? Isaiah Wong,
Miami.
I remember that name.
No, yeah, he was last year's 50-50 pick. That's what I'm just saying, you know what I mean? How good was he? Nothing, yeah. No.
What is that supposed to be proving the point or something?
No one
Are we
talks.
supposed to pull up second round picks at 55 now?
Yeah.
What was Joker?
Patty Mills.
What was Joker?
Patty Mills, the GOAT 55th.
Facts.
What was Joker?
No,
41st.
Oh, y'all was laughing at a joke. Y'all can't tell me what pick was Joker?
41.
Second round?
Now second round. Now Joker. Did anybody say? Did anybody? What was this Joker's expectations when he got drafted at 40-something?
You're a 7-footer.
What was his expectation? Nobody knew nothing about. I think they was playing against the Rockets.
Everybody has an expectation.
I think they was playing against the Rockets and the announcer laughed. They put anybody into the game. That was the quote from an announcer when they put Joker in the game. They're just putting anybody in the game.
So,
because there's no expectation.
So you would agree that the NBA drafted guys without expectations?
The whole second round is without expectation. That's why they win in the second round. If you have expectations of being great, why the fuck are you in the second round? They will pick you in the first round.
Well, you can't pick everybody on your team to be great. Sometimes you got utility players who are going to be there to be dependable players. You got great players, you got dependable players. Not everybody can be great.
Sometimes they're a first round level talent, but teams are just hating. So they end up going second round, outperforming their contract and getting a provision in the CBA.
And then becoming a cover
then going
athlete.
Going on create
a whole bunch of shit.
But I wasn't good.
What I'm saying is they actually know that this person, if you think if they knew Joker was going to be Joker, you think he's going 41?
No,
Oh, okay. Okay, because if you know Joker's going to be Joker and you're a general manager and you're picking other players, I'm pretty sure you should just go to the draft, look at all the teams that passed on him, and then all of them should just be fired. Right? You just be fired. Like he is going to be an MVP, 3-time MVP, and I'm just not going to pick him. So I should be fired. So obviously, I'm going to just pass. Next. Come on. Come on, but like.
Bowie.
With the third pick.
Bowie. Third pick.
At the Earth Sick. MJ.
Let the 55th pick be the 55th pick. Come in the game. Play 2 minutes.
Kick it off your foot.
Bullshit.
Play 2 minutes. Yeah, play 2 minutes when you're down 35.
Hey.
That's what we're expecting him to do, right?
Hell yeah. Like every other second round pick.
That's what I'm expecting.
So do you feel,
Does anybody know how many second round picks in this year's draft didn't make the team?
What?
Well, how about that one?
Oh, it ain't over yet.
So far, they didn't even make the preseason team. They automatically in the G League. I think there's right now there's 4 first-rounders that's just straight to the G League. Or shit, they ain't even got no G League.
Yeah.
I don't know where they at.
Overseas.
Overseas, stayed overseas.
First rounders going to the G League?
No, there's no more G League. They just, yeah, we good. How many players didn't even make the roster that got drafted? There's, already 8 or 9? Come on, man. There's no expectation on these guys, man. The fact that he got in the preseason game, he should be good. I got in the preseason game and failed. Nigga.
Block.
Damn. What, does that count? That counts?
Even though it was passionate, Gil.
Robert Horry did a hard show on me. I never seen that before and failed. Just, dropped the ball. He went in and made a layup. Hated him to this day.
Is that where the beef stems from?
Facts.
Robert Horry, you heard it.
No, because he wasn't a professional when he did it. Like, he just went and made it. He cool. He laughing at me like, come and do it again. No, I'm not. But that's what a second round pick is, man. You get in these little minutes of the games, and when season start, he might get in the game here and there, might miss 10 games, might go to the G League. Oh, shit, there's G League.
There is a G League.
Might go to the G League, play some games down there, come back up, might sit. I mean, I give him, if he plays more than 16 actual NBA games, he did good.
For a second round pick.
I think it's a mistake for them to send him to the G League.
Yeah, you can't. Yeah.
You said before the G League is a graveyard.
Just and for him, heaven forbid he go down there and not play well at all.
Yeah.
Right? Heaven forbid he go down there and just play.
Competition, target him,
and
all that.
They will. For one, you show up day one, you making more money than everybody in the G League, right?
On top.
Oh, combined probably.
On top.
You probably make the whole league. You probably making the same money. Then, like, so, they going at you. And them dudes is 28, 29, 30. They got their grown man strength, and they gonna be out there trying to dog walk that young boy.
It's gonna be worse. It's gonna be dog. They're gonna make a point.
Yeah, they gonna try.
Like in the NBA, you're not gonna ISO him and go at him. You don't get no credit. Yeah. You don't get no credit for that.
But down there ain't no cameras.
But when you go down there, what he got to do to get it back?
Nelly. No, that's why I said it's a mistake.
Nothing. Just
when he get it back?
So that's what I was talking about.
Daddy,
call my dad.
It wouldn't be.
Daddy, call my dad. Call my dad. Hey, man, I gotta go back up.
Taking you so long.
If he did go, it wouldn't be on performance based. I can tell you that.
That's what I was about to say.
It wouldn't be you go down there and they expect you to play this way.
Like average like 22, and then like Bronny highlighting. What would bring him back?
Just one play a game.
Would he be stuck down there?
They say it's not a two-way.
It sounds like if he go down there with, like, if you not
outperforming me,
so is that bad for a 19-year-old?
Go down there average 22. Go down there average 5.
Yeah, I don't think
5.
Yeah, I don't.
If 5.
But what about the guy averaging 22?
Bronny 5 gonna get way more.
Who your daddy?
That's what I'm saying. But like, then it becomes that. It becomes why y'all call him up?
Hey man, this thing. Hey, hold on.
Why you calling him up? I just gave him 30.
Hold on, this ain't no.
And I gave him 24 to 30.
Fair.
No game.
My contract is worth more than his whole team.
This.
That's what it becomes.
No, it's not fair.
If he goes down there,
he gonna wear his jersey the other way when he
has to.
He gonna put the Lakers.
He had a real Laker one.
What is it called? The South Bay gonna be on the back. It's gonna have James Jr. right here. You gonna
throw it to me.
James Jr.
Throw it to me.
Just like anything, it ain't fair. If he go down there, gets a couple runs, then he don't have to score nothing. He can call back up. You can score 100 a game.
Good job, you ain't going in front of him.
Just like in the club, right? Everybody don't stand in that line. I don't know what the line look like. I'm going, hey, what's up? My $100 folded. What's up, boss man? Go on in, get to my table. Damn it. Okay, I'm not saying everybody ain't in the line.
People must think Tyus Jones not like that, man.
He gonna come down.
Like he ain't a bucket getter or something.
And then come back up. That's it.
He moves freely.
Yeah, no, it's just nature, but it'll be a mistake for them to send him down there for a long period of time or like for money. That'll be a mistake.
But even as a 19-year-old in his first season in the league, I'm just saying.
It'll be a mistake, man.
That's why I feel like
they gonna them dudes down there. Dog, he show up.
I can tell you this:
his team.
Quincy has going down there if he made the team.
His teammates, for one, his teammates gonna be jealous, envious of him because he's showing up, making more money than him. And heaven forbid he come down there and start going into his package, and they like, hey, easy now, young. Hey,
your daddy LeBron, you order that.
Yeah, your name Bronny. They gonna be like, hey, dude, your name Bronny.
Swing that,
dog. Then you go in the other game, dude's gonna be like, hey, drop 3 over here, man. Whatever, one guy backing him down, put him in every pick and roll. They're gonna be trapping him on the pick and roll. It's gonna listen.
Even the coach gonna be going in on it. Like,
I going after Bronny. You better hand down this motherfucker.
It's gonna be something like that. We ain't gonna let him get off today, y'all. Right? They're gonna put a target on the boy back, and I just think it's unfair for him. Keep him, let him practice with the guys that's going to practice. You got your player development guys. You paying all the former players to do that. Let him practice against them because some of them former pros. Let him learn in that environment. Don't send him down to that. Hey,
they still got Gabe Vincent in there.
There should be.
Put them against them.
Be a higher lower. How many points he scored this year?
Better not send that boy down to that prison.
Be a higher lower. On how many points he scored? Oh, Bronny.
G League prison ball, dog.
Like average or just score? Score total.
Points total.
If he went down there. But look, he need the offense. He gonna need this shit to be around.
For 200
points this year, like in a
whole season. He ain't play, so you can't because you don't know how many games he go play. So I'm taking the under on that.
Yeah, I gotta take that.
I'm taking the under on that because you don't know how many games if and when he might get in.
The Black Suburbans.
Yeah, but even getting in, do you put Bronny in as a guy that's gonna facilitate being the star guy? The first guy?
Like, why does he need to be the star?
Well, if he's going down,
that's what I'm saying. If he's going down,
you put him. Unfortunately, the situation that they're gonna throw him in.
They have to.
But
how is he gonna respond to that? He ain't never done that.
Does the second year
he ain't got enough experience?
No, that's what I've been saying this whole time.
So he ain't played enough games to do any of
He go down there and try to be.
What G League player usually is a star player?
The guy that they assigned down.
Like with KJ,
the guy that got the guaranteed contract.
So KJ and Kevin Porter, when they went to Houston their first year, KJ rookie year, they went down to the G League for maybe a month, if that.
Every time.
KJ went down and shot. He had a few 30-point games, and Kevin Porter down there firing that thing every time. Right?
That's what.
And they came back in a month, and they was in the rotation, right? It was used for that. They knew what they was going down there for. They was running the same plays that the main team was running, so they was getting acclimated to the plays.
I'm sorry. If I'm in the G League, you ain't coming down here just gonna be taking 30 shots.
Bro, that's what we saying the whole time.
That's what they do.
They gonna be off him with that. They be like, yo, Bronny down here, oh, he definitely gonna shoot 25.
Because
he's definitely shooting 25. That's automatic.
There's no game Bronny's ever played where he took 25.
No, I'm saying to give him the freedom. He had the green light to do it. If he did it,
the green light. Most situations when a guy come down, so just say if a guy was on a two-way, right? So let's say if a guy was on a two-way. Most of the time when a guy goes down, he is looked at as
the guy, the main guy.
The big, small, whatever star player you want to name for his team in the league. When this guy go down to the G League, he looked at as that guy.
And they notify everybody in the front. Everybody knows.
This is what it's for. We need him to get looks. We need him to get reps. We need
to get his ass back.
Right?
We can get his ass back up there. Yeah, get his ass back up there. He's fucking up.
Ronnie takes 10 shots in the game.
I did too. I went down there.
Like that.
He's fucking up the whole vibe down here.
Down there, if he come down and take 10 shots tonight, people gonna be like, damn, he gotta get off the ball.
For sure, bro. For sure. He ball. He takes 10 shots. He's ball.
Because people. So the thing is, people haven't seen him do it because he hasn't had enough games and enough
like ISO plays
to do that
shit. Like give him the ball and let him work.
He's just an unselfish.
He's a good basketball player.
His high school teams, he was stacked.
Yep.
He wasn't a man on his high school teams. He had guys he had Desire Williams, Brandon Boston, Amari Bailey. So he had to share that. And you go to college and then your time gets interrupted.
Yep.
With the health thing, you go to the summer league, you don't play well, but you're out there and it's still you haven't had enough experience to go down there and be like, I'm gonna take 10 to 15 shots tonight.
But ain't that'll be a place where he can learn it? At least for the first 2-3 times. Let's say he do 5 games down there. The first 3 games is, Bronny, look, we need you to shoot 12 a game.
No.
I hear you.
Just to get comfortable.
You don't pass the ball. You don't be a passer for 20 years of your life, and then all of a sudden you think you about to just turn into motherfucker.
He's a play.
A score. That's not how that works.
You know how many times I've told, listen, dog, I can show you the message right now. I sent KJ the other day. None of the starters played. He was out there the other day. I sent them that, dude, you got to be more aggressive offensively. You know how many times I've told him that? Dude, you know how many times I've told KJ, dude, you think he's done it?
Nope.
Because he plays the right way, no matter who he's out there with, no matter
even know
what
what that
the
means.
situation.
He don't know what it means.
He's
Like, what
not
do you mean,
gonna
play aggressive?
he ain't going to pull up like he had an opportunity. It was a pump fake, one dribble, he should have shot it. I texted him during the game, man, that's a one dribble pull up. You got to shoot that. Going into halftime, so you put the teammate in a bad spot. You got to shoot that. But no matter how many times I've said it to him, and in going into year 5
You actually get
now,
rewarded for
the
good
first 4
releases
years
in this
he's
game,
hurt
bro.
it, dude. You got to be more assertive in your offensive game. Listen, you got to. Hey, if there's 10 possessions,
Badges are so much better.
I ain't saying shoot it 8 times. I need you to 50-50.
Get it up.
It's still gonna be 3.
like, you cannot
he gonna
make
dribble
this shot right
handoff
here.
7 times, and he gonna be aggressive. It's just what it is.
Any other 2K just can't make this shot.
And I gotta respect that,
My
right?
game.
So, but for Bron, it's the same thing.
Apparently, I still can't make it.
He's been blessed to play with good players, so he's had to tone that part of his game. He's never had to be that.
Except for when you're working out, where you can actually
By
see
yourself, but that's
you can
still-
see it. You be like, damn, Bronny, won't you use this shit in the game? And it's like, I just don't like playing like that.
It's just not.
He's incapable.
Yeah.
Like skill set, yeah, but he's incapable of being.
You
in
can't make
moment.
that
Like,
in any
I
other
tell
game,
kids all the
bro.
time, you're never gonna know if you're hot.
Yeah, if you don't shoot it.
You're never gonna know if you're on fire because you make a 3, you might shoot the next one. If you miss it, you're not gonna shoot another.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
It's crazy.
But those are the developments. But see, that's the development at the middle school, high school level, where that's about selfishness.
Yeah.
Right? When you're in middle school and high school, it ain't about championship. It's about selfishness because this is going to dictate what you are later.
Shit out here, it's Ryan
Right?
Dunn.
So if you don't
You know
need
who
stack
Ryan
teams
Dunn
and you're
is?
averaging,
If you don't,
6 shots and you're passing, making
Yeah,
the right
you
play.
don't know who the fuck you are.
What do you think growing? You're not going to turn into a 30-point scorer.
Facts.
I can't dial you up if you've never been dialed up. I can dial you down.
Yep.
Say, oh yeah, we got a bunch of stars on here. You've been taking 30 shots. We need to dial that down to 15. If you've been taking 5 shots the rest of your whole life, I can't say, hey man, I need to take 30. You've never had it in you.
Yep.
You just the stars are there. You passing it, and then the bench players coming in. You become the vet. I know, back.
Yeah.
Come on.
That's exactly how you play.
You become one of
automatically.
those.
Y'all niggas don't
Yeah, you become the ultra passer. I love this. Oh, damn, I'm about to say this.
Almost. He missed that.
No, the chat don't miss.
No, keep going.
The chat don't miss. But that's the thing, man. So it's one of those things where even if you put him down there, he has a better chance of leading the team in assists and steals versus shot attempts and scoring.
Facts.
That's not going to be his thing.
Facts.
Yeah.
But is that good enough for the Lakers?
He's going to be a defender.
That's
It's his legacy.
That's the narrative. That's why everybody pushing the criticism so tough because of that.
It's his legacy.
Is
his father's
James
legacy.
Jr. being a role player good enough for the legacy?
That's his legacy.
I understand that. I'm speaking from the outside.
He made it.
I'm speaking from the people like, hey man, is that actually good enough?
Yeah.
But you know people are haters, so
It's his legacy.
good enough.
He made it to the league.
Second round?
Yeah.
My son was a 52nd pick.
LeBron James?
I cried like a baby.
Junior. LeBron James is not as big as LeBron James' legacy is LeBron James' legacy.
We know how people think, and we know that that's the form. The expectation is, you're his son. You're supposed to be that guy.
No, you're not. No,
Why?
No, that's a narrative that people want to put on that can't.
You want to put that on him because
That's the point.
it's a negative.
It's an unfair narrative.
It's a jealousy narrative, and it's a narrative
With
that we got to stop
criticism
doing.
attached.
No,
Let me ask you this.
no, that's that shit we do as black people.
So let me ask you this. So what father-son combination that's played in the league that play like their dad, that's been their dad, a skill set that's...
As far as like...
Either you're going to be worse or better.
So you got the Currys that shoot it.
Yeah, but they better
Right?
than Dale.
They got the shooter, but he shoot it better than Dale.
Yeah.
And play better than
And
that.
play better than
One
that.
was just a pure shooter. One was... The Tim Hardaways don't look alike.
He was
they shoot
Tim
the
Gary
same.
Payton's the
They shoot
Payton's
He's an athlete, his daddy ain't.
The Peyton.
Yeah, he's an athlete. His daddy ain't.
Nigga,
Peyton's
Peyton
ain't.
is the same. They play defense the same.
Who?
Both of them. No, one was half and half. Both of them. Hey, Lil GP, athletic as hell. Probably better at defense than GP.
Yeah, and he athlete.
And he athlete.
And he's crazy. His daddy never was.
The Masons, the Glenn Robinson, none of them.
KJ Fowler.
I got Big Gary fucked up.
What?
Why do they have Big Gary?
No, we said athlete. Athlete.
Lil
The son of better athlete.
Oh, no,
athlete.
The son of better athlete.
Yeah, that, no.
He got the defense.
Oh, yeah, no, I thought I said he played better defense than his dad.
He do.
Rashad did say that.
I don't know about that one.
Yeah, for sure.
I mean, they both play. I mean, he's definitely athletic, but Big Gary,
different, man.
You add athleticism to Gary Payton, bro.
that's fine, athletic, but Gary.
Did you just hear what I said? Add
94 feet.
athleticism to
94
Gary
feet,
Payton.
and I'm gonna come down and do it. And I'm gonna come down and score too.
Yeah.
They're different defensive players.
Because they played against different players.
They're defenders, but they play different defensive.
I would say this GP because these dudes got that thing on the string now.
And he's on it.
So they got more wiggle and stuff now than they had when Big GP was playing on guard.
That's fair,
right?
That's fair.
He was able to put this on you to guide you where you wanted him to go. He still was hella defending, get his hands on.
But then you got point guards like you got to do this the whole time.
Going up there to go get that.
I'm with
off the
and
glass. Off the glass. He's going to go hug.
They're both different though.
Yeah.
What you talking about?
But he's able to guard guys that got this, boom.
Get that shit out of here.
So, but.
All right, well, let's keep this thing moving. But before we do, make sure you download the Underdog Fantasy app. Use promo code GIL. You get $1,000 in bonus cash, plus a special pick, and plus they got all types of things going on for October with their Boosttober specials. So download the app, support us, help us keep the lights on for season 3. We just get started. We got hundreds of more episodes to go this year. But we're going to go back to Ant-Man real quick. So after drawing the ire of old heads, including Magic Johnson, for saying Michael Jordan was the only skilled player in his heyday,
The fact you can do that on Hall of Fame
decided to
is
stir the pot.
crazy.
So during a Zoom interview with fellow Georgia native Chris Tucker for Interview Magazine, Tucker asked Ant if he liked the way Kobe and Jordan went at their teammates from a leadership standpoint, and Ant had this response. He said, "I can agree to disagree because in today's game, everybody's different. You can't talk to everybody the same. You got to talk to players differently. Certain players can take it. I talked to some of my teammates like, hey, get your shit together. But some players, you got to talk to them on the side. You can't really cuss them out in front of everybody. You just got to know how to do it." But first things first, before we get into this, for a player he can't cuss out in front of everybody, is Ant talking about Gobert?
Might not be.
Okay.
Might be somebody else.
I mean,
you never know.
Just know your personnel. I mean, that's all. I mean,
KYP?
KYP, baby.
I mean, he was complaining about how Mike and Kobe talk.
Just that leadership style.
Yeah, but
going at guys, criticizing teams.
I mean, listen, if you want to win in the NBA, you're going to have to get down to dirt. Like you got to know your personnel. But like those guys, like if you want to be a killer on that level, you're going to have to talk a little bit, you know. Like if you can't, we in the battle. Like,
No,
His leadership is different. Like, what was Magic Johnson's leadership? Did he cuss people out?
Damn.
maybe.
Yeah, we don't know.
Yeah, he did.
Was Steph Curry? Was he cuss people out?
Yeah,
his personality.
More like
That's what I'm saying. So I'm pretty sure Jokic ain't say nothing to nobody. Right? Giannis don't.
So Steph never had to because he had Draymond, right? So
how about I mean, what I'm saying is,
I'm sure Giannis has.
everybody agrees. Your team is yours.
He lead by example.
So you don't think when they having conversations like team, he don't say nothing now?
No,
Giannis.
it's not his personality. Giannis. He might say, guys, we need to play harder, guys, we need to do these things, guys, we need to do this. Right? I don't think he's challenging guys individually.
Jokic, I know,
Like-
they say Jokic didn't say nothing.
Yeah, he's not challenging guys individually like those other guys did, like he's speaking of. So like we spoke yesterday, I'm a firm believer, man, when it comes to sports, put your feelings in your pocket. When we're in the locker room or when we're on the bench or when we're in these trenches together, put your feelings in your pocket. Because winning or losing don't care about your feelings.
Okay. So you agree with the sentiment that leadership can be one way for everybody?
No.
Yeah.
As far as like he's saying trying to cater to certain niggas.
Absolutely no.
One more $50. $50. You didn't get the full one out.
No, it's $100.
But as far as like,
Because I've done said a bunch of halves.
as far as like trying to cater to certain guys, it's like I believe like it's
I didn't come up that way.
It's full for everybody. Yeah. Like this is like you said, lead by example. If I'm leading by example and I have an expectation for my teammates to be professional, where's the need for leadership?
if everybody comes in professional. There's only direction at that time.
So it's direct. So I play for Bob Huggins. I can only speak on my situation. I play for Bob Huggins, and it wasn't asked. It wasn't. I'm gonna cater to you. No, there was none of that. So either you're gonna do it this way or you're not gonna play. That's why I know in the NBA it's not. You can't approach everybody that way, but I can challenge you to do your job.
Yeah.
Right. We're getting paid to do a job. I can challenge you individually in a way to do your job. It's not degrading you. It's not talking bad. I'm going to challenge you to do your job.
Get you ready for
and that's what Mike did. That's what Kobe did. I challenge you to be your best.
Yep.
In order for you to be, I'm going to be my best. In order for you to get the best out of you, this is what I know. So if I'm leading here, if I'm doing it this way, if you get the best, of course I'm superior. His skill set, Michael Jordan, right? His skill set and everything in scoring was superior to his teammates. We wasn't expecting him to be Michael Jordan. I tell everybody, you tap your ability. You get as good as you're going to get and working as hard as you're going to get, and we can bring this thing together and be successful.
Yeah.
Like Kobe said, we told somebody, well, so why would I pass you the ball? I saw the way you work, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you think the guy was working?
So that's a good leader?
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. Like, watch out.
You said it too, Gil.
Wait, no, well, what I'm saying is if I have a team, 15 players, and as the leader, I have this hard stance of if you can't work, you don't play.
Or if you're not helping us.
And I got 7 of us.
You're not helping us.
Okay, cool. I got 7.
You 7 what?
Players
that's following.
And the other 8 ain't following. Mm-hmm. How's that a good leader? 8 people, you can't talk to 8 people to get them on the same page.
Well, because you got to learn from the people that's doing it the right way that's playing.
But what I'm saying, there's 8 people you don't know how to talk to make it a full 15.
Well, who's leading the other 8? Who's the other leader?
Rogue.
That's the
That's the problem. So you're not a
If
leader.
I'm a star
I
and
thought
I
if
got
you're a leader,
7 followers,
if this
that
is a
means
pack,
other
I'm
8.
supposed to be able to get everyone. Everyone.
Yeah, so
no foul left behind. There's no foul left behind.
But it might take something longer to buy in.
Right.
But in order for you to get on this 94.50, you gonna buy in.
We going this way.
But that's
if 8 go this way, that means somebody leading y'all to go that way.
But that's a dictator. That's not a leader.
Well, hey, call it what you want.
How is it a dictator? If we going this way and you go that way, that means you decided to go that way.
But
this is dictatorship. You're going to play hard and you're going to do it my way. So I'm not asking you.
But that doesn't consider a great leader.
Why not?
Because if I need to talk to you a certain way,
so
what I'm saying, if I can talk to you grimy and you gonna play hard, cool. If I talk to him grimy and I lose him, I need to talk to him in a way.
Are we winning?
He performs at the same level.
But are we winning though?
Let me ask you this.
That's the key thing.
Are we winning?
Are we winning?
Are we
We're going to take this in a different direction, but
you're not winning.
it's still in this what we're talking about in the sport, in the sense of talking to people a certain way and getting best results, right? Let me ask you this. When they lining up, when they go to boot camp for the Marines or whatever, you think they picking and choosing how they speaking to you?
No.
Because you got to be on the same accord, and we got to be lined up together, and if you're not, then somebody going to die. You here to do your job.
Wrong person, man.
I don't have time to worry about if your feelings get hurt when I tell you to get in this damn dirt.
And do them for
and do these. I don't have time to think about that.
But the problem
because I'm trying to lead this group.
But that's not the same. Because I get to say I want you, I don't want you. You can't do that on the team. In the Army, you can fail and you don't have to be on this team anymore. So whatever I say, this is what we're going to do.
Listen, but still
on the team,
there's message.
But what I'm saying is, I don't have to.
The message don't change.
I don't need the weak link. I can keep getting rid of the weak link.
The message doesn't change. They're not worried about your feelings.
But on your team, you have a weak link. So if you don't know how to talk to the weak link to make him feel a part of this team, how can you call yourself a real leader?
Because if you want to play, you buy in.
And why?
Right,
the weak link?
He not. We go get get somebody. But we're going to keep the same momentum and everything.
If you don't
do.
buy in,
if you don't want to, all right.
Yes.
If that's seven that want to go that way.
That got nothing to do with leadership. That got to do with pride as somebody that's actually.
Especially if we winning.
But in the league, we're dealing with different personalities.
We're dealing with a bunch of kids now that's still on the nipple. It's just on the funnel.
Yeah,
that's for sure. No,
that's what we're dealing with.
For sure.
They definitely
these days, right?
For sure.
It's a lot of babying. It's a lot of this going on out here. It ain't. In my opinion, it ain't enough tough love going on with sports.
Facts.
Everybody's being catered to and slapped on the ass. Said you're doing a good job, young man.
Because sometimes you might need to.
No, I'm not gonna tell you. Why would I? What you want me to tell you? You're doing a good job? No, you're not doing a good job. You suck today. Why would I? You want me to tell you you're doing a good job? No, I'm not gonna blow smoke up your ass.
But sometimes
piss down your back and tell you it's raining.
Sometimes I need to. If I need him to run through the wall, run through the wall. I can tell you, run through that motherfucking wall, and you are strong enough mentally to do it. Cool. But if I need him to run through the wall and talking to him like that might not help. Hey, you know what? For the betterment of the team, I might need you to go in there at a nice little speed to go through this wall. And the way it registers him, he might do it.
Oh, how about this? Hey, you know what? You don't want to run through the wall. Hey, Josiah, I need you to show him how to run through this wall. Run through the motherfucking wall. And I said, now, Josiah just ran through the wall. You know what I'm going to do? Hey, Josiah, you now starting in front of Gil.
And I'm going to be like, why am I running through the wall?
You need to do what Josiah do.
Like, there's a teacher in school, right? There's a classroom, there's a teacher, right? And then you have A students and then you have F students, right? Are the F students Fs because they're dumb? Or they didn't know how to process the information that was given?
Both. The F students are in the back.
You gotta learn your
learning. They don't know where they are.
And
I learned that from Pete Carroll.
They don't do their homework. They don't read.
But is it possible they could be smarter than the A students?
Could.
So how do you get that? How do you get the
you
A
have to
out
know
of the
how
student
to
that's
lead
in the front
them.
row?
No.
Get them out the back.
So you adjust it.
You're sitting in the back.
You adjust it.
No, I'll keep giving you F.
So you learn.
Until you learn.
You don't. You now you 17.
I mean, you're going to change.
You still in 8th grade. 17. You're in 8th grade.
Man, wait. Hold on. We all play the sport. We know they're visual learners.
Yep. Okay.
And there's people you can talk to.
Okay.
Sometimes the visual,
that's not what we're talking about.
It is.
No,
because if you don't know how to, speak to him, to get him to perform, how do you?
Because we're not talking about teaching.
We're not talking about teaching.
We're talking about leadership.
Leadership
and following the leader
and getting you to play hard.
I'm trying to ramp you up. What's up, bro?
Right.
Come on, bro.
Right.
You talking about now? I'm gonna go over here. Right. I don't like the way you talking to me. That's sensitive, emotional stuff.
Yeah.
I see emotional
Put your
shit.
feelings in your pocket.
That's exactly what he said.
Because winning and losing don't care.
I'm talking to you.
Yeah, I don't need you to talk
to tone police.
Because like a trainer. I mean, people going to train. You got the trainer. One more.
That's the listen. What you're asking for, I do in my household.
I don't need you to. I don't need you to. I'm the type of person. I don't need you to ramp me up. Shut up.
But what you
shut up. Just keep the count. I'm gonna do me. I don't need you. Come on, one more. I'm not the type of person. I don't need you. Shut the fuck up.
But that might be the personality.
But it's a personality.
On a team, what you saying right now? You would be the guy that's like, I don't need all that leadership shit from you.
No, I don't need, I know I can talk to Andre Bloch a certain way. I couldn't talk to Nick Young a certain way. I can talk to Karan, I can cuss at him. Might not be able to say none to this person. So I got to be able to know how to talk so they're all playing at 100% level.
Well, see, that's the problem.
They seeing the inconsistency.
See, that's the problem for me. See, that's the problem for me. Because guess what we are?
And you come at me.
Because guess what? Everybody that you name, guess what? They getting a paycheck.
You ain't babysitting them.
What you're speaking of is the way that you have to parent.
Facts.
Right?
Yeah, that's
that's how you date.
I can't talk this. I can talk to KJ crazy as shit. I can't talk to Cameron that way. I can't talk to Sierra that way. I can't talk to.
So if you was coaching, so if you was coaching them all on the same team,
but I'm not.
So you'd rather lose. So the way you talk to KJ, you would lose the other four.
No, I can talk to him a certain way to get the best out of him.
As a parent.
So I'm talking about as a coach.
I won't coach I've never coached my
kids. If you have to coach him now,
he wouldn't parent him.
It's not you know they're all different.
Coach my kids different than I parent my kids.
Yeah. What I'm saying is, if you have to coach
I'm coaching my kids, I don't care about Cameron. Did I ever care about your feelings when it came to basketball? What is it? Dude.
I believe
Dude,
it.
I don't care.
Between those lines is war.
And we get into afterwards, and your dad. So this is what I'm saying. I'm not coaching my kids the way I'm parenting my kids. I don't care about his feelings during basketball.
Yeah, get your feelings.
I don't care.
It ain't about his feelings.
Oh,
Yes, it is.
no, we don't miss with Tyus. No way.
Yes, it's about his feelings.
It's like how you can't call
Because
yourself a leader
I can
if
get
you
the best
can't
out of you.
adapt to all of the.
Why would I adapt if I'm trying to get the best out of everybody?
Like you can't.
And we're all doing the same thing, Gil.
You
You
have
can't
to-
get the
we're
best
all
out of somebody by
different
leading
things.
them.
We're
Ron.
all
What
in
the
unison. That's why
You're trying to
the
one
leadership
we're
has
all
to be
trying to
one.
accomplish one goal. That's the problem. We're all doing different things
Are we
on
trying
the
to accomplish
court.
one goal?
And it's
One goal.
One goal is to win.
But we're all doing different things.
One
Because
goal
we
to
all
win.
have different responsibilities
To go to the one goal.
to the one goal.
Boom.
It's all
Now,
matters.
your
That
job-
goal is very
now
hostile
your
to get.
job.
I don't need you to baby me for me to do my job.
Maybe I don't need.
I don't
Oh,
need you
man.
to talk soft to me.
Yeah.
I'm a
You.
grown-ass man.
That's you.
Put some fucking bass in your
Maybe
voice.
somebody else I need to talk to him
What
that
did I
way
say about
to
the-
get him to the same
What did I say?
goal.
Hold on. What did I say about the Monty Williams situation on this very couch?
Yeah, that shit.
You got to curse at him.
You gotta curse out.
They gotta understand full letter words.
These are millionaires.
Right?
Billionaires.
You can't talk
We're
to
not
them. Listen,
babying these dudes.
Hey, don't.
you can't
not
talk
today.
to them a certain way.
It all
They lost 27 straight games.
And you soft shoeing with these
And you can't do that, man.
stepping around on it, nigga.
Right? You can't.
So right next
Gil,
time.
I said
you can't. No, it hasn't worked.
It has.
Steve Kerr might have been the only one that maybe took that approach because that's been really. I guarantee Phil was cussing people out.
I seen Draymond Green cuss everybody out. Never seen him cuss out Steph because he understood Steph is different than the rest of them.
You know
So
what
let me ask you
that
this.
difference is.
So that
So let me
can,
ask you this.
better than
that
me.
leader.
He's better
think about
than
it.
me.
That
Bigger,
leader.
better than
That,
me.
if he's the leader, that leader talked to all of them different to get the best out of all of them.
Who Draymond talk to different?
I'm sure you talk to Steph the same way like everybody else.
Absolutely.
There's no off switch.
Ain't
with
no
him.
on switch.
I'm sure in locker room. I'm
That's 'cause
sure.
we ain't-
Call Steph out.
So now we have to.
Bro, they have been in.
So now we have to have seen it for it to happen.
Come
Let's
on,
stop the
man.
bullshit,
Yeah,
Gil.
he doing that, man. He can't
So
do
now
that.
we have to see it for it to happen.
We know it. We know
Bro,
it.
they've been in too many
Huh?
battles not
We
to.
know.
Because
We know Dre's tech.
Because we don't know we don't know if Jordan talked to all of his
That-
teammates.
no, I don't know.
Way or
But
Kobe.
they-
Hey, swing that, man. That's a quick
Okay,
shot. Come on, man.
What has been the narrative, Gil? And there's evidence Kobe talked to his teammates.
And there's evidence.
And they won 11 rings.
They won talking to all of them.
They won 11 rings out of talking like.
What teammates? What
So he
teammates?
didn't
What
talk to
teammates?
KD crazy?
He was talking to Charles Oakley
I
like
said
that.
Steph and Clay.
Just because we haven't
Looney?
seen it,
I'm sure.
just because we haven't seen it hasn't
Yeah, what'd you just say? I'm sure
Right.
Dre probably said, "Yo, step past that." I was like,
Yeah.
"Come on, man! Like, goddamn, get
Andre
over it."
Iguodala, yeah, he had to step in between him a couple
everything
times.
that- so just
So he
because
can
we
have to step in
I
between
believe
him a
that. I
couple
believe that.
Wait,
times.
hold on. How long has Draymond Green and Curry been playing?
8 years.
8 years. So you don't think he's cursed him out?
How many games
For sure.
have we watched him curse
Well,
out Steph Curry?
So like I said,
It
so
doesn't have to be in
just
the
because we
game.
haven't seen it.
longer
let me
than
ask
that
you
year.
this.
Who would be that
Let me
dumb
ask you
to
this.
touch your
Have you
teammate
watched
out like,
every single one of
Well,
their
Draymond
games
is
since
that
they've
dumb.
been in the league?
Draymond
They've been together 12 seasons.
Hold on. Have you watched every single one of their games?
No.
Have you watched every single one of their practices?
No.
Have you watched every single one of their shoot around?
No.
Have you watched every single one of their film sessions?
No.
So how do you know So how do you know?
Hey, did we see him?
How do you know?
Did he cuss out KD?
How do you know?
We
Yeah.
only seen it one time.
Yeah.
We seen it one time. That's all we needed.
So
Have we
you know-
seen it one time on anybody else?
No.
So just because we
But he
haven't
had
seen
a
it hasn't
reason to
happened.
do it that time.
So we can assume it hasn't happened because we haven't seen it.
Yes.
If we can assume it does, when we do see it,
We've seen some
he
videos.
has.
No, it could be in the game.
I'm sure he has gotten into it with other players.
Yeah,
I mean,
hey, man,
we've
get off the
seen
ball,
some
man.
video.
For sure,
We've
no,
seen
for
some
Get off the
video.
ball, bro.
For sure, he's
Hey,
done
Steph,
that.
get off the ball, bro.
For sure, he's done that.
You said he did. I'm saying he didn't.
So
I believe he has.
One way-
I mean,
I
they've
believe he
been
didn't.
they've been in too many big games and too many battles.
I know one since we didn't see it. We didn't see it out of 12 years.
one person on this couch got the
Brandon,
man phone.
Brandon, can you
number.
call Steph and
What I'm saying is,
see him
we
hit the ground?
done watched this man choke people, punch people,
And you think
cuss people out on national TV, but we haven't seen it in Steph or
So
Clay.
just because we ain't seen it
Because he
didn't happen.
talks to them different.
Just because we ain't seen it didn't happen. Stop it, Gil. he was telling, he shot the shot, Katie was telling pass, Katie was right over.
Facts. So there's not been not one scenario where Draymond wanted Clay or Steph to pass the ball, and they didn't, and he didn't naturally just say anything.
Let me ask a question.
So like I said, have you watched all their games, all their practice, all that shooting? So have you watched any of them?
No.
So therefore you're naive, so you don't know what you're talking about.
No, he knows this though.
Have you seen any of Kobe's all his practices games? We can do the same thing on the other way. Goddamn, we can do it the other way on Michael Jordan and Kobe. So how do we know they didn't talk to people nice?
So
the words out of their teammates' mouth.
What did Jordan Poole say about Draymond Green?
Well, what did Jordan say? If you don't like the way I lead.
What was that T-shirt I wore? Who's in the backpack?
But then
who's in the back? Draymond is in Steph Curry's Gucci backpack.
Yes, I'm asking for the same price.
Are you gonna talk crazy to the niggas in the backpack? Are you gonna talk
or
added to the list?
Right? We can say Michael Jordan cuts out the people we seen him, but then he cuts out everybody.
I guarantee you that.
I've seen Kobe cut out the whole everybody in practice.
From what I've seen about Draymond Green, there's no off switch with his leadership.
Especially if
that's crazy that it is.
I believe
that's crazy.
What I've seen of
we ain't seen it in one game.
What I've seen of just because we ain't seen it didn't happen, right?
I believe it.
Huh? Just isolated.
For everybody.
No, I'm sure it's other times. We ain't going back to the games. They have gotten into it.
Biggity bullshit,
They've been in too many battles. Yes. They've lost, like, come on, bro. You're definitely,
or we can just see, he probably knows how to talk to those guys.
No, not him.
Go ahead.
Not him.
When you talk basketball, that's knowing how to talk to guys.
In the battle.
When you to correct a guy in basketball, that's talking to him. I could talk to you because you know you messed up. You messed up. I'm accountable. I messed up. I hear you, bro. You know what? You're right. You're right. You got a right to correct. You got a right to correct me if we're playing team ball. That's a no-brainer.
But again, I can talk to you a certain way. I can talk to you a certain way. I can talk to him a certain way. So you can't talk to everybody the same way.
That's going beyond
expect
basketball.
the same result.
Going beyond
I'm
basketball.
sorry. If you're saying someone is soft in here and you have the same, what would happen if
let me ask you a question.
If we talk to James Harden reckless, is James Harden still going to be James Harden?
I got a question.
Who we got respect for, depending on who we got respect for.
So I got a question.
Now, if James Harden's not being James Harden and he's being this okay dude, then you're not a leader getting the best out of him.
Can a leadership come from coach or player that we're speaking of? Right?
What was the leadership when Russell averaged a triple-double in Washington?
Okay.
What was the leadership in Lakers? Did they get a triple-double out of him? He just averaged one a few months before.
LeBron is not a good leader?
What I'm saying is,
was
the leadership getting a triple-double out of him?
Did LeBron get a triple-double out of him?
Yeah, let me ask you a question.
No, right?
No.
He was all fucked up mentally, right? They wasn't talking to him.
His leader wasn't talking to him.
To get the best results out of him.
So what franchise, let me ask a question. What franchise
who was the leader for the Lakers?
Football has the most Super Bowls?
Say it again, Brandon. Don't say it under your breath.
Who has the most Super Bowls?
The New England Stars.
I
think New England's up there, right?
New England, okay.
I think they up there, right? The Patriots, if I'm not mistaken, they had the same head coach through all of them.
Okay.
Do you think he deviated?
I don't know. No.
Huh?
No. Yes.
You talk to Brady the same way you talk to the other players?
Yes.
No.
Shit.
Yes.
Huh?
Yes.
And Tom said it. And Tom has said it.
He didn't deviate.
Tom has said it. He said Bill never treated me different.
He had to. Wait a minute. Hold on.
Bill never treated me different.
So you think Bill
never treated me different?
Coach?
Wait. He had.
You think Bill Belichick deviate the way he coached?
No, I didn't think. Talk to the players.
Deviate.
I'm not treating Tom Brady any different than anybody else.
It's the same thing, Kill.
So you're saying that the
way he led his team didn't deviate.
Talk to the players. So you think he talked
do your fucking job?
You think he talked to Antonio Brown the same way he talked to
absolutely
Josh Gordon? You think he talked to him the same way he talked to Brady, or he talked to them a way that they can function?
Yes. Randy Moss could say the same thing.
Hey man, Bill
didn't change
he
nothing.
Talked to him
I thought he was going. I thought he was
the best
going to treat me
opportunity
special. I thought Bill was going to treat me special. He didn't treat me.
We don't know.
Nowhere close.
We don't know.
That's what Randy Moss said when he got to New England.
I'm pretty sure.
Words out of these
T.O. got there. He's like, man, I thought I was going to be special, but no.
Special too.
He's the word out of these people's mouth. Man, the man
to the coach.
deviate.
Me and the coach had a special bond. Well, no, ain't no special bond. He said, you get treated like everybody out.
Go do your job and get out of my face.
Get out of my face.
And run that route.
No, I'm not sending you no cookies. My wife ain't baking nothing for you.
Did they win? Did they win?
Who?
Did they win with us?
With Randy Moss and Theo?
They were they.
They won with other people that showed up and did what the fuck he said to do.
Exactly.
Wes Welker and Julian Edelman.
He got what, 6 of them, right?
Trust me. That's what it is, man. We're not deviating.
Not deviating.
That's not the way I coach and the way I lead. I'm not deviating.
We don't know.
Yes.
We definitely know. We definitely know.
But like I said, because it didn't happen, or because we didn't see it, it didn't happen, in your opinion.
Yeah.
No, if you can say it happened for that and we didn't see it, then we should be able to do the other thing. We should be able to go 50-50 on this, right?
So let me ask you a question.
Uh-huh.
Things throughout history, right, that's in history books and shit like that, have you seen them?
Seen what?
The things that's listed in history books and shit like
that you would deem to be true and factual.
Have you seen
You've
them?
never seen happen.
But so did that mean they didn't happen?
Talking history.
Now let me ask it. No.
So that mean they didn't happen?
You really think I think about cowboys and Indians?
I'm not talking about it. So that's
Native Americans.
So you gonna go that far back? So that's cool. So that never happened?
I don't know. I watched the movie.
Certain things never happened because you didn't see it. Because we didn't see it with our own eyes.
You're arguing that it did. I'm arguing that it didn't. But your argument is the same as mine, so it should be 50-50.
How? Because you said that
if you didn't see it but you believe it, why can I not see it also and not believe it?
Because there's proof.
Because there's fucking proof.
There's proof in what you're talking about. You're just saying
show me the proof. No, show me the proof.
You're just saying that you weren't there. You're saying he wasn't there and he didn't see it.
Okay, how about show me the proof that Draymond yelled at Steph Curry and Clay?
Well, I asked this man to hit his friend up. And I
said, show me the proof.
No. I think
we did not see it.
So the words out of Steph Curry's mouth means
now show me the proof.
So I'm
sure they've gotten into it.
I'm sure.
Gil.
I'm sure too.
Gil. So
we're both sure.
So the words out of he just hit. So I asked him to text Steph Curry. So if this man says yes, that means nothing.
Did you see it?
Yo,
I'm saying the same shit you're saying. Am I not?
You're moving the goal.
I'm doing the same thing you're doing, right?
But you're
They're
asking.
assuming.
You're not going into shit.
Cuss out all 13. So
I'm not assuming shit.
For us to believe it, we need to talk to all 13.
I'm going to the source.
You're going to the.
Technically,
I'm going to the source.
Then you got to call Clay because he's in there too.
We said Steph.
He was one. I said Clay too.
So then you had
Clay.
So now you want to move the goalpost. So now you want to call Luka. You want to call JaVale McGee.
Who you want to call?
Who else? You want to call Sean Livingston? You want to call Edward Goddard? You want to call everybody?
What was my initial thing? You have to talk to everybody different. So that means if you have,
you think you talk to Steph that way?
If you have 13 players on the team, you are saying all 13 got to be talking about the same cuss. That means if one didn't, then I win.
If one didn't what?
If one didn't get talked to that way, I win.
Hey, one thing I know.
Because he said all 13 got to be talked to the same way.
I was saying Calipari didn't talk to Marcus Camby the same way that he would talk to the rest of the team.
Because Marcus Camby was the star.
It don't matter.
That's the way Calipari coached. And it starts with the star. It trickles down. If I talk to the star a certain way, I don't have to change the way I talk to anybody else. That's why they target the star. It's called the buck breaking. You buck break the main guy. I'm giving you an example.
Shot, I feel like that's a little.
That's a coach.
Wow, that's some shit that I ain't never seen before, bro.
That's more Django.
That's how it go. I gotta target him.
The player we're talking about.
That's more of a chain of Django.
But if I give him the same treatment as everybody else, everybody know you're not.
I said, does that leadership come in coach and player? So now you only talking about the player?
Yeah,
I asked that question.
This started with Michael.
But I asked the question though, Gil.
Did I answer it?
Yes.
What did I say?
And you said yes.
You said yes.
I said what?
I asked, does that leadership come from coach and player? And you said yes.
Player.
So you.
All right, go ahead.
This dude over here.
Yeah, we're talking about Michael Jordan.
But I
said as a player, you can't talk to your teammates.
Therefore, I asked you a specific question. Does this leadership we speak of, can it come from coach and player? And your answer was yes.
Okay, yes.
So therefore, don't go back to we just talked about player.
Yes. So, do you think this is a great
end of the
leader?
day,
If I have
man,
15
NBA
players
YoungBoy
on
is
my
gonna do
team,
what
or
he
just
gonna do,
I have a
man.
tribe of something, and only 4 or 5 make it to the finish line
I did not
because
mean to
they
shoot that shot.
understood, they
Still
listened
made it,
to
though.
my voice. That is a great leader to you. Because he got 5 to 6 people to the finish line because he talked. What about the rest? So what makes I thought a great leader supposed to be able to identify with everybody.
No, he's supposed to.
I'm supposed to get everybody to the finish line.
Produce.
I've never seen an alpha male wolf leave people behind because they cannot keep up. He makes sure the whole.
What are you talking about?
You ran with wolves before?
Are you talking? What do you mean he hasn't?
You ran with wolves before?
Bro, how you gonna put 20 people on his back?
I watched it.
You ran with wolves before?
I'm saying, a lion or anything that's in charge, he doesn't just. He just doesn't.
A male
protect
lion
the
lead.
strong.
A male lion lead with fear.
He makes sure
You use wrong
everybody gets to the
He leads with fear.
So you think Bron's a good leader then? Because the way he can ask everybody.
Male lion lead with fear.
Hold on, say it again.
Every leader's different.
Don't nobody eat
I know.
daddy.
So
do you
if
feel like-
Michael Jordan talked to everybody grimy, you think Phil did too?
They want.
Who you think talked to them to make them perform well with Michael Jordan?
So I got a question.
Does Phil sound like Michael Jordan?
Got a question.
Right?
Ooh.
So if he's the leader, then we can say the coach did not talk to everybody the same.
Ooh.
Can you last question?
Right?
We got to move on. Last question,
I gotta go.
Mr. Martin.
Man, so with these people that we are speaking of that led a certain way, right? That Anthony Edwards mentioned, that we so she just talk about the player. With them leading that way and being that kind of a leader, how many championships they got in between?
11.
15, 16,
11.
17, 18.
I'm just asking.
11.
They got about 56.
Oh.
11, right?
Yeah.
That seemed pretty fucking successful to me.
But
And
the
who was
reason,
the leader
but
of
the
that
reason why
team
he's
again?
saying that because he's around different leaders now. Like LeBron James and Katie, they probably talk different.
Was Jordan the leader or
Man,
was Phil the leader?
He be searching for
Phil was also a leader.
Michael Jordan was the leader of that team.
Now, did Phil Jackson...
with the yoga.
Michael Jordan was a leader
Now, how
of that
did
team.
Phil talk to Michael Jordan? Did Phil talk to Michael Jordan and say, wait, talk to Steve Kerr? No. But he got the best out of them. Right? He needed to make sure
got
that
the
they
best out of them?
were mentally prepared to play
got
with
the best
Michael
out of
Jordan.
them?
Because I'm pretty sure whatever
He still got
championship
the
you're
best
going to name, I'm guarantee you the leader is still the same person on all of them, right? Phil
That's
Jackson?
the point. No, he's the coach. He's the coach. He's the coach. He's the coach, Gil.
First came on that team, they won their championship.
Oh, we have a mostly fans question, so let's move on to mostly fans.
So now the coach is in the leader. God damn.
Presented by Underdog Fantasy. Oh, you put a little extra on it at least. We appreciate we are getting our money's worth. Check is in the mail. We will take it out of the N-word fund and send you a little bit over.
Because it's growing.
So, first question from the crowd.
Who was the leader on Kobe and Shaq's team when they first started playing together? When they first won their championships? Was it Shaq? Was it Kobe? Or was it Phil?
It was definitely Phil.
My man.
According to Gil, it was Phil.
Number one in command.
Who had to convince Kobe to pass the ball to Shaquille and Shaquille not to slap on Kobe?
So convincing and leading. So that's
Yeah, what's the deal? Please, yeah.
What is the difference? I have to talk to you a certain way so you can pass the ball to him. I gotta, hey, relax. I'll make sure he. That's not what Phil did with
No. Convince him that this is the best way to win.
So do you
Convince him this is the best way to win.
Then how did he talk to them? Did he talk to them all the same way?
Yes.
Yeah.
Phil Jackson.
Yes,
Yeah.
as the Zen master,
Yes,
everybody that
Absolutely.
everybody
What was
that
that?
played for
What was-
Phil
so
said
he wasn't- What was that standard? So we understand.
Like I just
pass the
asked.
ball, get off the ball.
What was the standard
Get
of
off
Phil
the
Jackson?
ball.
You got the first.
Get off the ball, Mike.
Give Shaq.
The question I just asked.
Scotty.
Once again.
Triangle.
Hey, once again.
What was Phil Jackson's motto then?
Run it.
Because we know what Kobe's motto was.
Win.
So what was Phil's motto?
win.
Because it was the opposite
Let's
of
win.
Kobe's.
Let's win.
So
Let's
it
win.
wasn't the same
Let's
standard.
win. Let's
It
win.
was.
What does that mean?
Let's win.
But-
Let's
How?
win.
Together.
Let's win.
Together.
And how do we do that?
Let's
Get
win.
off the ball.
You yell at him, I
Get
don't.
off the ball.
So
bro.
That's fine.
Yeah.
Get off the
Shaq-
ball.
Give Shaq the
Get
ball.
off the ball. Yeah, get off
And then you take over the
He's
ball.
the big fella. And then Phil did what? Phil had the conversation with Kobe.
So, man,
And-
How was that
and-
conversation?
Let me ask you this.
That
I got
conversation
another
was-
question.
we
I got
need
another
you to
question.
dial
I got
back.
another question about this leader
Big
that
fella
you
just came back.
Whoa, hold on. I got another question about this leader that you're talking about, Phil Jackson, right? I got a question, girl. How many other championships he got without Michael Jordan and Kobe Bryant?
The same as
I
that.
asked her, how many does he have?
The same as them having none without him.
Exactly. How
I
many
asked a specific question.
How
So
many
my
does
How
he
many
have?
does he have?
Zero. The only
Y'all
question.
can't move the fucking goalpost.
So my
Ask a
it
specific fucking
still doesn't change the
The
topic.
leader that you speak of. How many championships does he have without Michael Jordan?
0.
And or Kobe Bryant?
0.
So he's not the leader of the
How many
he's not.
championships they have without him? How many
He's
championships
the coach.
do they have without him? It's
He's
the
the
same narrative.
They're leader of the team.
Hey, are they the same
How
players?
he's the coach?
Are they the same players that actually lead the same way?
How?
The two players we're talking about lead the same way.
Yes.
And they only had one coach.
And that was the coach. Just like, are y'all nuts?
They're not leading. He's the coach. He's not the leader of those situations.
But those
He's the coach. He's not the leader of those situations.
Those individuals are the same guy.
But now
He is the coach. He is not the leader of those situations.
So was Bob? So Bob? That's what I'm saying. Now, so was Bob Huggins the leader of the team, or were you the leader of the team?
Bob Huggins.
Ooh.
Okay.
Bob Huggins was. Because everybody did what the fuck Bob Huggins said, and you wasn't gonna fucking play.
So
therefore, that simple question, simple answer.
So we got another mostly fans question from our crowd.
I don't even know where I'm at with the question, but I feel like leadership is also based off of ability and consistency, because we follow people that are confident, not necessarily if they're right or wrong, but if they're confident. Like, it's like if we're playing ball and you hit 3 shots, you automatically my leader. Like, as a man, I'm like, okay, we can win. But I feel like with women, it's different. It's like if a woman hits a shot and she's on a women's team, then it's like they come up with hate, or they're like, but I think as far as like
NBA
leadership,
YoungBoy
it's also
came
like
into the
ability
league
and consistency.
and took over,
like if I see
and
somebody
shot-
that's good
and shot
like
5,000
we
threes a
automatically
day.
follow that person.
Just think of NBA
And then the
YoungBoy
other thing
did
too,
that,
I was going to say is about greatness.
Think about that.
And being good. I think like in order to achieve greatness or be really good, you have to overcome a level of adversity.
Right.
And
But
I
what
just
about
think that that's
YoungBoy?
what's like the separation between people that are really
My
great
fault.
and good is they've overcame a level of adversity that other people haven't, even if the other person has the ability. That's it.
So a great leader brings out the potential of.
Yeah, they bring out the best
So
by
if you're
being
playing,
the best.
so if you're playing bad and I need you in the fourth quarter, am I going to tell you stop shooting, sorry son bitch, or am I going to say some words that makes you feel good about yourself so later on you have the confidence to hit the shot?
It depends on who he is.
Whoa.
Tell me something.
Hold on.
Leader.
Who told their coach not to play the guy because they ready to play in Washington, D.C.?
NBA YoungBoy.
Thank you.
Tough, they wasn't ready to play.
And
then the same person, I told the coach, then the same person with Nick Young, I said, hey, Nick, don't worry about it, I got you, you're going to hit this shot, you're going to hit. So I knew the message, because that was the beginning. Because I talked to them in a certain way, and then I realized I could not talk to them like that. So now I had to
They're
come with
arguing in
another
circles,
approach.
brother.
So to get the best out. So your approach. His best games was with me. But that's your approach. Because I got the best out of him. I got the best out of him.
I guess they're arguing.
That's
who's
what a
more
leader
still,
is.
what
And
size
other
is
people leaders, they led their way. And they didn't deviate, and they won championships. How do you know that way? Because they won.
How do we know? Why
They won a championship.
Kobe and Jordan.
Who won 11 championships?
Michael Jordan has 6. Kobe Bryant has 5. Yes or no?
Doing it their way.
So you say 11.
Doing
So
it
that
their
means
way.
Phil Jackson has how many?
Yes. He was the
11.
coach.
11.
Yeah, how many does he have?
12. 12. He has one as a player.
12.
So,
Man,
hey,
counts.
How many teams did he coach?
He had 30.
He only coached. He only coached Mike and
remember him
Kobe.
scoring.
So like, he only coached Mike and Kobe.
What's a smart man?
Coach those teams.
What's a smart man? Well,
so
look,
we hold him all success then?
No, not all, but
and hold on.
Only when it's convenient.
I mean,
Only when it's convenient.
Jeff Horn, if Phil Jackson cut shit out your mouth.